Good evening and welcome to the March 3rd regular City Council meeting. It will now come to order. We will have the invocation given by Mr. Chris Lefevre from Allegheny Wesleyan College, and if you will please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
Let's pray. Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for these members of this council. We ask that you would give them wisdom as they go throughout this meeting and just give them the help that they need. You see our nation, you see the turmoil that's been going on recently, Lord, and we ask that you would just bless our nation and just specifically help in this council meeting. We thank you for what you're doing. We praise your name. In Jesus' name, amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Mrs. Bear.
Present.
Mr. Harrington.
Here.
Mr. Stockman.
Here.
Mr. Tice.
Here.
Mr. Weir.
Here.
Mr. Zellers.
Here.
6 members.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to excuse Ms. Bricker this evening?
So
Ms. Baer, do I have a second? Mr. Stockman? Madam Clerk.
Mrs. Bear.
yes.
Mr. Harrington.
Yes.
Mr. Stockman.
Yes.
Mr. Tice.
Yes.
Mr. Weir.
Yes.
Mr. Zellers.
Thank you. We received the minutes from the previous meeting. Are there any additions, changes, or deletions? Moving on, there are no petitions or remonstrances this evening. We do have one visitor, Miss Emmy Prosco. She is with the St. Paul Civics Club, and she's one of the advisors. So she has provided us a few handouts. So I'll welcome you to the podium now, Ms. Prosco, if you'd like to just say a few words about kind of what you're looking to accomplish with the Civics Club and how we might be of assistance.
I would love to. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Newman, and to the City Council. I am Emmy Prosco, as he mentioned, and a proud resident, born and raised in Hanoverton, Ohio, went to school, graduated right down the street from United, but many of my childhood memories are formed actually here in Salem. If you don't know, Hanoverton's pretty small. All the action was happening in here, so lots of wonderful memories of the church right across the street. Over at Jalisco's, marching in Christmas parades, you name it. When I graduated high school, I went into the service, and I've been an active duty Army officer since I graduated from college. And finally, I've had the opportunity to be stationed back in my home state. So now my son goes to school right down the street in St. Paul School. So first, I just want to thank you for your leadership in the Salem community and everything you do here. Really, really excited to talk to you very briefly this evening about something that our St. Paul students are going to do, hopefully to serve the Salem community. So super excited about that. This year we were able to start a civics club at St. Paul School for grades 4 through 8, pretty small schools. So right now we have 18 students in grades 4 through 7 participating in the club. And the purpose of the club is to institute values of civics engagement. So we're teaching the students responsibility and agency and service by learning about their local, state, and national government, by inculcating the spirit of leadership in the students, and ultimately through the act of serving their community. So this fall, we were able to host Mayor Mayor Dickey to talk to us about her experience as the city mayor, what that means to serve the city, some of the projects that you were working on, and also how she engages the city council and how the city council serves the city. Later on in the year, we hosted several judges and State Representative Blasdale, State Senator Catrona, and they shared about how they serve their community and their state and talked to the students about what it meant to fill those leadership roles. And then ultimately, we closed out our government block by visiting the state capitol. The students got to tour the state capitol building, and the highlight of that trip, if you saw it in the Salem paper, was the kids got to engage with Governor DeWine, which was a really cool experience for them and something I think they'll remember for a long time. And in the winter, we've moved on to our leadership block, so the kids are learning about what it means to establish a vision. What is something that I'm inspired about and I want to inspire others about? How do I build a plan behind that? How do I resource it? What does it mean to be a part of a team and to be not just a leader, but to be a follower? And how do I communicate my ideas to others? So that's kind of been our build-up throughout the year. And now we are going to put that into practice, and the students are going to develop community service projects to serve the city of Salem. And that's really what I wanted to chat with you here this evening about, is that in our previous civics club, the students started brainstorming some ideas. And so I'll point you to this handout. I want to thank several members in this room who inspired some of the ideas that I shared with the students. One of the things we talked about was just, how do I identify a need in the city of Salem? How do I know what the citizens of Salem need in their community? And so one of them is, we have a representative democracy. We could talk to the people who represent the citizens of Salem. So I had an opportunity to talk to some members of the city council, to talk to Parks and Rec, to talk to our city library and the memorial building, others who serve the community, and get some ideas and share those with the students. And so the kiddos were really excited. Some of their project ideas kind of fell into about 4 buckets: some physical projects, going to the park, planting flowers, maybe painting some fire hydrants in the city in support of America 250, some digital projects, so maybe our next generation can help us digitize some of our city records. Maybe they can help they were very excited about the idea of maybe developing an app that could help teach other students about civics or about Salem's history. We had a creative group that wanted to dramatize Salem's history, either through the art, through theatrical art or physical art, where they maybe developed a pamphlet. And then we had a group that was interested in maybe looking at historical figures and studying Salem's history, and then advocating to name a facility or a parking lot after one of those figures. So at our next Civics Club meeting, we are going to introduce the students to their mentors. This is going to be a student design project. We want to promote agency, but also adult guided project, so that we stay on our project milestones, we understand the resources associated, and we're coordinating with the right governance bodies here and at Salem as we go to execute the projects. So I do want to recognize this evening, we have several mentors here. Mr. Weir and Mr. Tice have volunteered to be mentors for the project, and I really appreciate that. And we're also soliciting for additional mentors to guide the students through the projects, which is why I provided this additional handout, which talks a little bit about what dates that we've requested the mentors to help guide the students in their planning based on when the Civics Club meets, and also just a little bit behind that about our club in general. So if you know anyone who would be willing and available to serve in that role, and a good community leader to encourage the students to interact with, I'd love if you could share that with me after this meeting, or if you're interested in doing that, I certainly welcome the leaders here. So we're very excited to execute. Our goal is on 1 May, and then after that, I would love for the students to be able to come back to this same forum and to brief the leaders in at Salem about the impact of their project, because ultimately that's the goal, and to inculcate the idea of responsibility, that ultimately this needs to have a positive impact on the city of Salem. I'd love for the students to be able to present that to you in this forum. So that is what I have to present to the group. I would certainly welcome any questions you have about the project or any feedback you have.
Thank you so much, Ms. Prosco, for your time and for putting together just a few pieces of information for us. Happy to entertain any questions for Ms. Prosco or the Civics Club at this time.
I just want to thank you for doing this. This is a fantastic project. For whatever reasons, civics education has fallen off in all of our education in recent years. And the fact that you're bringing it back and bringing it back in such an integrated way is wonderful. And I'm happy to help you in any way that I can.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
I feel the same way. Just keep getting them engaged. I think in that public service is enough said, you know, just to learn about the civics part of it and just to get engaged with the community. That's good.
Yeah, thank you so much. Mr. Harrington?
One of my favorite childhood memories is we had to write a report on Salem's founders. Okay? I've still got what I wrote someplace.
I think we need this for the files for the students
Zadok
to reference.
Street? Was it Zadok Street? See, I still remember the name. So the impact of these kind of things is, like I say, I'm 61 years old, but I remember when I was, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something, making this, and that was my job. Everybody got assigned, but I had to do a report on Zadok Street, which was he was one of the founders of Salem, you know, and I remember that, you know, so it's very important what you're doing. I like it a lot.
I like that idea a lot, and I think I really appreciate the ideas, especially about referencing Salem's history, because to your point, one of the reasons that I was inspired to start the club is I was really having trouble finding civics resources for my middle school age kid, and so where there is a need, you go and meet it. So I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you.
Well, thank you again to everyone that's volunteered to be a mentor, and thank you, Ms. Prosco. I think empowering the next generation is something that's super important, because we won't be in these seats forever. Someday someone else will be, and hopefully we empower the right folks to be in those seats. So thank you for your time. And if anyone has any mentor suggestions, I'll have them connect with you after, or I can share your phone number with everyone. So
Fantastic. Thank you.
thank you. Moving on, I'm going to go ahead and veer from the agenda just slightly before we jump into report of city officials. We did receive 3 event applications prior to the meeting from Clerk Bricker, so I just wanted to go through those first so that I do not neglect them. The first one in front of us this evening is from the Tourism Department, and it is for Abbey Road to perform at the Lincoln Plaza on Saturday, July 11th from 6 to 9 p.m. Abbey Road is a Beatles tribute band. Expected attendance 100 to 200. Otherwise, I didn't have any other questions, but did anyone else have any other comments? If not, I'll be looking for a motion to approve this event application so that we can get it on the docket. From Mr. Tice, do I have a second? From Ms. Bear? Madam Clerk?
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
Thank you. The second event application is a military flags. I'm trying to see military flags being placed at Lincoln Plaza. It looks like that is set for May 1st. That is, it looks like the military flag raising project, excuse me.
It's actually the flags that they put on the street light poles,
Okay,
and they're gonna be all over town, but they wanna do the first ones.
there, okay.
The kickoff will be for Dr. Michael Trena, who is a noted citizen here in Salem, and then the remainder of the flags will be installed before Memorial Day.
They have over 200 of them sponsored for all over town.
Awesome. I do see the 200 note, but wasn't sure what else was involved, so thank you for the additional context. Do I have a motion to approve this event? Mr. Weir, seconded by Ms. Bear. Madam Clerk?
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
And the final event application before us this evening is from the Chamber of Commerce in partnership with the VFW. It is for the annual 4th of July parade, which will be starting at Liberty Center and then moving throughout town. They have attached the parade route. That is set for Friday, July 3rd. Am I understanding that correctly, at 10 a.m.?
That is correct.
Okay. Wonderful. So that is for Friday, July 3rd. Do I have any questions? Hearing none, do I have a motion? Mr. Stockman, seconded by Ms. Bear. Madam Clerk?
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Thank you so much for allowing me to insert those into the agenda. Moving forward into the report of city officials, Mayor Dickey.
I'll be brief tonight since I took up almost the entire meeting last time. I have an appointment to the Board of Health to replace Newt McKnight, who was a longtime board member. He resigned because he is moving out of state. And the candidate is Karen Camp, who was a registered nurse out at the hospital for many, many years. And we would like to have her on our board, but it requires confirmation of council.
So I have a motion to appoint Karen Camp, did I hear that correctly? To the Board of Health from the mayor. So do I have a motion from council to approve that from Ms. Baird? Do I have a second from Mr. Tice? Madam Clerk, whenever you're ready.
Mrs. Bear,
Yes.
Mr. Harrington,
Yes.
Mr. Stockman,
Yes.
Mr. Tice,
Yes.
Mr. Weir,
Yes.
Mr. Zellers.
Yes.
Thank you. Any questions for Mayor Dickey? Is that it?
I guess so.
I do have one question. The VFW application actually brought it to mind. I believe that there was something in the works for a Veterans Memorial at
Yes, the
Lincoln Plaza.
23rd of May. They just haven't got all the final details to put in the events application. They're asking several different military people to come and do a little speech about it. They will have the unveiling of the military statue between the flags at Lincoln Plaza, and that was donated generously by the AMVETS.
AMVETS.
And it was a very expensive project, and it's beautiful. So
And all
it'll be
these
nice
events
to
are-
see.
All these events are on America250salem.org too.
Yes, and let me just say, while we're saying that, any of these events for America 250 that you see coming to Salem this year, you want to look at Ms. Baird and say thank you, because she spearheaded this and really got it all together and is doing great thing. Without her, I don't know how it would have gotten done. It's a lot of work, so thank you.
I appreciate the compliment, but it was just a crazy hair that I had. And I went out and talked to a lot of very competent and dedicated people in the community, and they're pulling it off. So it's a community effort. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, and thanks for the update on the AMVETS Memorial, though. So thank you. Law Director, Mr. Zellers.
Thank you, Mr. President. First off, I just want to wish my son Cole a happy birthday. Today is his birthday, so I'm sure he's not watching because he's elsewhere, but anyway, his friends might say something. Second of all, I wanted to give a quick update at the request of Mrs. Baer regarding the DORA. We are at the 5-year mark, or very close to it, and the 430182 of the Ohio Revised Code requires that council review the DORA after 5 years to determine whether or not they want to dissolve it, continue it, things of that nature. It's required that a notice be put in the paper for a public hearing at least twice before that hearing is conducted for council to make that decision to continue or dissolve it. Actually, it's required to be reviewed every 5 years, but we're at the first 5-year mark. The application, or excuse me, the ordinance that we put in place to pass it was April 6th of 21. I don't think the approval came until June, maybe? I don't remember now. It's a couple months later, but anyway, I think we need to get that moving now so that we don't cross any deadlines significantly that might cause us a problem. So I would ask that the clerk or somebody put a notification in the paper that we're going to have a discussion about approving or dissolving the DORA. Maybe it would have to be in 2 separate times over 2 weeks. So maybe either the first meeting of next month or the second meeting would be fine, but somewhere in there, maybe before the actual council meeting, just slightly before, so there can be public input or discussion by council to stay in compliance with the requirements. Also, I would be requesting an executive session, brief one today, to discuss some litigation issues. So I would ask that some member of council make that motion, and we would do it at the end. I don't necessarily expect any action from it, but I feel that it's necessary for us to talk about it.
Thank you, Mr. Zellers. Any questions for the Law Director? One question from me, surprise, surprise. With the DORA, that just has to be a short public meeting, or would you recommend a downtown committee meeting of any sort? Is that required?
It's not required, but I think Mrs. Baer, because we discussed this briefly, there's a lot of, I don't want to say confusion, but misunderstandings about different things. I mean, if we can combine that meeting with the other people that partner with the DORA, I think that maybe was your suggestion, Sarah. You still feel that way?
I do.
Okay, then perhaps.
And to my mind, that's the Chamber of Commerce, and they're the ones that have overseen this
yeah,
since
so
inception of DORA in Salem.
perhaps we should invite them
Okay.
to that public
I did
meeting.
send them an email preemptively this morning asking for collection of data points.
So we can either do that as a committee of the whole or a downtown committee meeting. I'll talk with Ms. Bear as
Okay.
well as Ms. Bricker about that option, and maybe each of them can host one respectively. Thank you. Any other questions? If not, moving on to Auditor Salvino.
I have no report. Thank you, Mr. President. Be happy to take any questions.
Thank you. Any questions for the auditor?
Why are property taxes down?
One of the things that I'm planning on investigating, if it's down from last year.
Okay.
Those are advances, by the way. Those are 3 advances that came in, and they're down.
Good question. Any other questions for the auditor? Thank you, Mr. Harrington. Thank you, Mr. Salvino. Look forward to hearing what you find in your investigation. Safety Service Director, Mr. Capizello.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have no formal report this evening, but I'd be happy to entertain any questions.
Any questions for the Safety Director? Hearing none, we will move on to, that's it. So moving on to the report of standing committees. Finance Committee, Mr. Harrington.
No report.
No report. Moving on to Public Services, Mr. Tice.
No report.
Residential Committee, Mr. Zellers.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have no report.
Rules and Ordinances, Mr. Stockman.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do not have a formal report and will announce a date for Rules and Ordinances Committee meeting.
Thank you. Safety Committee, Mr. Weir.
Mr. President, nothing to report.
Economic Development, Mrs. Bear.
Mr. President, we have not had a meeting and I do not have a formal report, but I would like to put a few dates out there for economic development meetings. These are for quarterly reports from our SOD Center partner. The first one would be March the 17th at 6 p.m. in council chambers. And I'd like to tentatively put on the books May 19th, September 1st, November 17th for quarterly review.
September, what were the last
September
two?
1st
Okay,
and November 17th, all 6 p.m. in council chambers.
wonderful. All right, wonderful. Thank you for those. And Committee to Whole, Ms. Bear.
We have not met, and I have no report, and I'll discuss with you later if we are going to have a committee of the whole regarding DORA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to introduction of ordinances. We have 4 ordinances this evening, 3 from Mr. Tice and 1 from Mr. Stockman. So first up is 26030314 from Mr. Tice.
Mr. President, I move that council suspend council rules that ordinance 1-4 can be considered tonight.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Ms. Bear? Excuse me. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
Council rules have been suspended. Mr. Tice?
Mr. President, I move that.
Statutory rules.
Statutory. Mr. President, I move to suspend the statutory rules so that ordinance 1-4 can be read for the first, second, and third reading tonight.
Thank you. Do you have a second? Mr. Weir? Madam Clerk?
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yeah.
Thank you. Statutory rules are suspended. Mr. Tice?
Mr. President, I move that the clerk read ordinance 1-4 by title only for its first, second, and third reading with emergency clause for passage tonight.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Being a resolution authorizing the mayor of the city of Salem, hereinafter referred to as the local public agency, to prepare and submit an application to the Safe Routes to Schools program and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Do I have any questions or any discussion at this time? Mr. Harrington?
Mayor, can you just explain the general idea here of this?
So this is something that we have applied for several years. It's an annual thing that they put out there to help give funding for sidewalks, roadways, bike lanes, all those kind of things for areas around schools to make it safer for people who are traveling to and from the schools. Last year, I don't believe we got it, but I think the year before that we did. So we don't always get it, but we always apply. And this year, we would really like to apply because, you know, having a new school will come and a lot of different things that we want to look at for that money.
It's funded by the state.
Yes.
Mr. President,
Yes.
also on that, just to add to the mayor, this is a planning grant to get a travel plan in place. First, you have to get the plan, then the next step is filing for the grant. So it's a two-step process right now, and this is the first.
Wonderful. So this is part one. Any other questions? Good question, Jim. If not, we will now call the roll.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Tice, back to you for ordinance 1-5.
Mr. President, I move that council suspend council rules that ordinance 1-5 can be considered tonight.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Mr. Stockman? Madam Clerk?
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
Council rules have been suspended. Mr. Tice?
Mr. President, I move to suspend the statutory rules so that ordinance 1-5 can be read for the first, second, and third reading tonight.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Mr. Stockman? Madam Clerk?
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Tice?
Mr. President, I move that the clerk read ordinance 1-5 by title only for its first, second, and third reading with emergency clause for passage tonight.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, will you please read the ordinance?
Being a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor to submit a grant application with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources through the Ohio Recreational Trail Program, Clean Ohio Trail Fund for assistance for public recreation purposes, Waterworth Memorial Park Nature Trail. And once the grant offered is received, further authorizing the mayor to execute the grant contract and all related documents, and authorizing the city of Salem to accept any grant money awarded to the city of Salem and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. Do I have any discussion? Thoughts or questions?
Have we applied for this before?
Not for this purpose. This is one that Parks wants to use to improve the trail at Waterworth Park where the kids do their running. The high school mostly uses it for cross-country. A lot of citizens use it to walk the trails back there through the woods. It washes out frequently. It needs to have drainage put on and limestone and a good base so that it doesn't continue to have that problem. And this is something that fits into that grant.
This is paid for by the state?
That one, I believe, is ODNR. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ohio Department of Natural
Yeah,
Resources.
so this money would go to Parks.
Good.
So state funding too, but, all right, awesome. Any other questions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mrs. Bear?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Tice, back to you for the 16th, ordinance 1-6 rather.
I think we're tabling that tonight.
Yes, utilities asked to table that till the next meeting so that they can give us more explanation of what it is.
Okay, awesome. So ordinance 1-6 has been tabled. Moving on to, does that need a second or anything?
No, it was never brought up.
Okay.
So.
Moving on to Mr. Stockman for ordinance 1-7.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to table ordinance 1-7 to be sent to Rules and Ordinances Committee meeting.
And can I just make a point of order?
Yes.
Just because it's never come out, it
They
doesn't
don't need
need
to table it.
I mean,
Just
I
I'm
know
not
we use
bringing
that
it out,
term, and I
right.
just don't want people to get confused about that.
No.
If it had come out and discussion happened, then the motion would be to table it, and it would get.
Okay.
But if someone chooses,
That's
a
why
committee
I-
chairman chooses not to bring it out, it doesn't require any table. So,
Okay.
all right.
Wonderful. So ordinance 17 has not been brought out this evening. I believe that there was a request to change council rules, though. That was forwarded to council by Mr. Stockman. Mr. Stockman, would you like to present that to council further for?
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to make a motion to amend rule number 29, duties of the clerk. It shall read, the clerk shall have all resolutions, ordinances in the agenda 24 hours in advance to council prior to the council meeting.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to second, or I have a motion, do I have a second for Mr. Harrington? Just a roll call.
Yeah.
Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Mrs. Bear,
Yes.
Mr. Harrington,
Yes.
Mr. Stockman,
Yes.
Mr. Tice,
Yes.
Mr. Weir,
Yes.
Mr. Zellers.
Yes.
Thank you. That council rule has passed, so that it will be a change. Any other questions or thoughts? Yes.
Can I just say that we all who are sitting in this room will have to be really conscious to get her that information more than 24 hours ahead then, because she has to have it to be able to put it out there.
I certainly agree.
And sometimes we sneak them in at the last minute.
And I think that this is good precedent not to sneak it through at the last
Right.
minute. It can
Right.
always wait until another meeting or be brought out of committee. And you can work with committee chairs unless it's dire and in need of a grant. Yes.
Mr. President, this is only meant so that council has a time to review it. I believe that if it's not within 24 hours, which should be plenty of time, you just, instead of Tuesday, you think of it as Monday, meaning the law director, any heads of committees that need to get things to Debbie would have it in plenty of time for Debbie.
Or get them
This
to
is
the law
not a-
director so he can do his part way ahead.
Right.
May I say something?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President. And as with any other council rule, council obviously has the right to suspend that rule as well. So if there is some last minute thing that we get from the state on Monday at 4:30, to try to get it to you guys by Tuesday, suspending the council rules like you do in other areas would allow you to bring that forward if need be. So
Thank you.
we have coverage.
So while we have you here, what is a reasonable period of time for you to review?
Depends on the
I know.
issue, how it goes.
Give us a ballpark so everyone's on the same page.
I mean, if it's an issue of new interest that I've never seen before, it might take a little bit longer. If it's the ordinances that we do as maybe, repetitive year to year, that would be very quick. Some of the other ones where I may have to talk to multiple people in different departments, those take longer. So it's just it's really
Tentatively a month for something new,
something
and a
new.
week for
If
something
you gave me a month lead up
regular.
time, I'm sure I can handle that unless it's something like, an alien language of some sort. But I don't know if I could do that. Dothraki or something. But generally that would be plenty of time. And if it's something of, mundane, it would, a week is fine.
Thank you.
Any other thoughts or questions? Thank you. Moving on, I know that there was a request from the law director to have an executive session. I don't know whether action will be required. I'm sorry, Morgan, but at this point, first I'll go through pleasure of council, and then I'll entertain a motion to divide into executive session. So, Mr. Stockman.
I would like to thank the representative from St. Paul's for coming and talking with us, and I don't have anything else.
Thank you. Mr. Zellers.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have nothing.
Ms. Bear.
Happy birthday to Cole, 'cause every teenager loves that. Also, just a reminder to everyone to please check out america250salem.org. On that site, you will find the parade application and the events application, along with little bits of history on Salem, and also the events timeline of things that are going to be happening throughout the year. So please check it out.
Thank you, Ms. Bear. Mr. Harrington.
Thank you for bringing up America 250. I'm looking forward to those festivities, the parade, and the other things. I thank the representative from St. Paul's for coming in, and everyone else that's here.
Thank you. Mr. Tice.
No report. Thank you.
Mr. Weir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Ms. Prosco. I would offer to say if you'd like to hang out after the executive session, we can speak more. Mr. Tice and I if you'd like to. Thank you.
Thank you. Prior to asking for a motion into executive session, I know I usually don't interject my own pleasure of counsel, but I'd like to thank Ms. Prosco for being here as well. I'd also like to congratulate our neighbors in Columbiana for successfully executing an annexation agreement with the Unity Township. I guess that those can be done and can be approved by our commissioners. So at this time, I'd also like to ask for a motion to enter into executive session.
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Stockman? Mr. Weir? All those in, oh, I'm sorry, roll call, Mrs. Clerk.
Mrs. Baird?
Yes.
Mr. Harrington?
Yes.
Mr. Stockman?
Yes.
Mr. Tice?
Yes.
Mr. Weir?
Yes.
Mr. Zellers?
Yes.
We'll now be entering into an executive session on litigation. At this time, if all visitors will please wait outside, or you can leave if you would like. Thank you.
Did your kids go to St. Paul? Nice that you're involved. I went to St.